Today on the Savage Board Gaming channel, Azul Duel first playthrough. So, just noticed that they put Azul Duel, it's hard to say that, but the two-player version of Azul on Board Game Arena. And I started playing it, seemed to like it a lot, so I wanted to go over a few games here of this. Try to explain the rules as we go. Let me shrink my screen slightly. There we go. So in this game, we're going to start by picking one of these four space tiles. And it goes into one of these 4x4 spots on our board. We can place it wherever we want to, and we each start with one. So we'll go ahead and go through that real quick. So I take this red, blue, black, and I'll explain this tile later on. My opponent takes dark blue, black, light blue, red. Okay, so this game plays a lot like Azul. The difference is when you take a color from this yellow area, you place it like normal, but any tiles that are left there, you stack on this space here. And whoever takes that color can choose what order you put those in. Why is my camera not up? Sorry, my camera was down. Okay, so like say if I took these two dark blues here, I could then choose to put the black on top of the blue or the blue on top of the black and place it here. So instead of shoving all the tiles into the middle, you always put them on these like dark blue sections. So let's go ahead and go through the first few turns here. Instant Board Gamer takes two black. I'm assuming they're going to put it here, obviously. They put yellow on top of blue. Okay. So I wanted black also. So it's kind of like not in the question of doing that right now. So I take dark blue here, I think. Yep. Put the light blue on top of the black to make it harder for him to get them. Now another thing you can do instead of taking tiles in this game is you can take a new one of these 4x4 squares and place it in your play area. Now the thing with that is you have to do it twice every round. So if all these tiles are taken, I still have to take two of these. Now there's only three here, so whoever takes the fourth tile will have to draw blindly. And it also gives them a negative victory point, so just be aware of that. So, okay, my opponent's doing dark blue. Now you can take tiles or take these little circles here and then get one of these 4x4s later and have it put it into your board. So not sure where they're going to put this one. Maybe in the first spot here. Yep. Now, I don't have anything really great here, so I didn't end up needing to take a tile. I don't know if I do it right away. No, I do this first. Now this big tile here is different from these small ones, right? When you take one of these, right, all these get pushed out here. There's four spaces, right? Now, if anybody takes any of these light blues here, they have to take all four of them. If they wanted to take the yellow, they have to take these two. Whoever takes the first tile from here gets the first player token, so like regular Azul, they get -2 points for it. So So it takes the black. It's going to finish that up. Now I see all these blues here. I probably want to get those down in one of these rows here. So I took a tile. Okay, so I put this up here first. Maybe I'm thinking about like getting 2 yellow here, right? They take their second tile, place it down here. Okay. Sorry about that. See, he took all the light blues here. That was a mistake I made. I probably shouldn't have let that happen. Now, there's this here, which you could put any color here, right? So you could put 6 of black, 6 of reds, any of them, right? Here. So that's the special thing about this one here. So I'm going to be a jerk and put this here for right now. Takes 2 red. Probably going to start this one here. I think it's important to fill these in, and I'll explain why here in a second. So I'll take my second tile and I just put it here so the blue can go here. Okay, now I'll let them place this here, this yellow one, and then I'll explain a few more things. So you see how all these tiles are here? There's a stack of them. Once you empty out the stack, you get these tiles here, which are like, I forget what they call them, but you can like use like, if you can combine 2 yellow halves, so like see how this is half yellow, I could then use it as one here to fill a row up to put it out. Unfortunately for me, well, I'm going to take the black obviously here. I mean, it's not that big of a decision space here. Because I have no tiles down here yet, so I just want to focus at the top. Okay, so I have a blue-yellow. So depending on what I need to fill in, I could use this and another one that has these colors on. So he has 2 yellow, so he could use this turn, right? I was trying to avoid this yellow here, but I was like, you know, I'll just put it here and I'll start working on something like a diagonal, because kind of like Azul, you get bonus points for like rows and columns. The real tricky part is these diagonals are different. It has to be from this corner down to this corner, or this corner down to this corner. So you can only score this one twice, and it has to be in these spots. I kind of messed up, you know, playing regular Azul. I thought I could like do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to make a diagonal. You can't do that. So just be aware of that if you decide to play this game. The opponent's done everything they can do except for draw a tile. So they have to pick one. They have to take one off the top. Now you have the option to draw multiples. I just take whatever. I don't like spending victory points on this. So they spent 3 victory points on this already. 4. So they got their middle column filled in already. It's okay. It's, you know, I prefer like trying to get these ones filled in and maybe one down here. Like I don't care so much about filling all these in right away, because you're only going to get like normally like a few of these filled in. You're going to get a lot of these filled in, right? Okay, so my last turn I have to take this. So you see I got 2 yellows now. Okay, So it scores just like Azul. So that was worth 1. This is worth 1. This is worth 2. They get 1, 1. Okay. So they had the first player token. Instaboardgamer does. So they're going to draw first and take their 2 red. I wouldn't mind 3 red here, because I'm going to explain these tiles now, since we have a good setup here. So if you fill in this color, and this color, you get a special white token that goes here, which fills that one in for you. So I think these are very good along the top rows, because you only have 5 total rounds, right? So this is round 2. We only got 3 more rounds after this one to complete it. So there's no way of just filling these in up top. You have to put some of these up here to complete your rows. Because there's 6 spaces, so you only get 5 turns, you can't fill them all in. I'm going to draw another one of these tiles. I put this here. So what's good about this is diagonals are worth 10. So if I can fill this in, I'll have both of these. If I can fill this and then it, I have both of these. So I just need to fill these in. So I have the yellow, so I need dark blue for the bottom. Now they're taking all the yellows. So there's no way I can really stop them from filling it in because they have this. But I still need to like make them use these resources up. I don't want them to hold on to this if possible. So you'll see I put it here, the red here. Put yellow on top. I could have buried it, but it didn't matter, right? Okay, so looking at this, I could take this red here, maybe? On my turn, that is. Opponents second guessing themselves. Put the dark blue on top, that's fine. I'll take the dark blue, put them here, I think. Or maybe I put them here. I'll probably put them there. Yeah. So I need to get all these filled in. I second guess myself. I just take the red, take the negative point. So you can only get 4 tiles stacked here. If you have all 4, it's negative 4 points. So you can have a total of negative 6. Oh, I changed my mind. Never mind. So this isn't the greatest round 2. So I wanted to fill in the black, I think, because that way we can put another tile here or here. The other thing that I can do is take like this tile here or this tile here and place it here, right? This one probably. And make it so that this is up here on the first row. Now I'm looking at this, right? I've already taken one of my tiles. You also have to take 2 of these bonuses. So to stop my opponent from filling this in easily, I take one of these, I think, right? Yeah. They gave me them both, actually. That's funny. Now they have to take the red, and they really don't have a place to put it except here, right? I did that because I wanted this black here which will finish this up, right? They take that. I get my red. Like, they should have known that I couldn't do that, but they also couldn't take red, so they had to give me that, right? What is going on here? Okay, so there's round 2. Gets 2 points for that. 3 points. I'll go through my scoring here in a second. So I went out here and got 2, 2, 2 again, and 3. My opponent's got it was 1 and then 3, right? So now I have a huge lead already over my opponent. It's only going to get worser. Worse, I should say, not worser. Worser's not a real word. Worse. So you see how I filled these 3 in? Now I have a tile here that's covered, right? These are called dome plates. That's what I should start calling them. Okay, so I get the first choice here. Looking at what I need, I want to definitely fill in this here, so I'd probably take these 3 blues. Boom. Yep. So they're focused on filling this in, so it gives me time to take these also. Okay. Taking that to block me. Now they did me a favor. They left a lot of yellows out here for me. I'm going to take a tile here. Now I took this tile based on what I seen out here, right? 2 red. There's a lot of black. So that's how I determined to take this. I also need to get a yellow here, a blue, or a red, right? So I need one of those this turn. Because if you miss one of these, right, you're not going to get them all done, right? And if you don't get those done, this doesn't get filled in, these 2. Taking 1 black. I take 1 black again. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I really need this one here to fill this in, or try to get to there, right? I can fill this in. What's good about this is now I have this red. It goes right here. Okay. All right. So got my 2 dark blues, I got 2 yellows, right? So let's go through this. I get 6, 7 for that. I get just 1 for this. Just 1 for this, unfortunately. Just 1 for this. Okay. And this here. Now, I'm now set up for a row here. I've completed my diagonal, right? On my way to filling this in. On my way to filling this in. So I'm in a really good spot here. Okay. Instant Board Gamer gets to choose first here. Taking the 2 dark blues. Maybe for here? I'm not sure. Nope. Oh, they're trying to fill in this row. I'm not too worried about it because they don't have any of these in their top rows at all. So they're not going to get points for these rows. So now the other thing about scoring these tokens here is that you get 2 points based on what row they're in. So this one gives me 2. This one will give me 1 point. This one gives me 4 points. So looking here, I need 2 red. So I'll probably take the 2 red. No, I take a yellow. Oh, I see what I'm doing right there. I'll probably go here with it. Yep. So I take this light blue to fill this in, but I can also bury this tile. And if they want it, then they have to take this one, right? So, and they don't, which is a huge mistake. Because then I take, oh, they buried it. That's interesting. So I need the 2 red still. But I might skip it this turn because I only need 4 rounds. Since I have 2 of these here, right? I'm definitely going to fill this in, so. What do I do here? I do take the red and start that row. Interesting. And they let me do it. Interesting. I do that to block them. There are 2 dark blues still, so there's a chance I might get one. Just depends on how the tiles fall here. I really want to get like one of these up here. So 2 blacks. I put them here. I'm going to put it in this wild card spot if I fill it. Now we're just jockeying for position here. He's going to get his dark blue here. I'm going to get my red. Then he has a choice, or they have a choice, I'm sorry. Dark blue or take this bonus tile, right? I think that's what these are called. I'm going to have to go look at the real name of them. that. I get this. So I'm going to fill this in. That'll give me 2 points. This will give me 4 points. This will give me 7 points here. At this point, I feel like I have a commanding lead. But then he puts that in place. But then I look at their board, right? So what are they threatening me with here, right? They have one row. But this bottom row is very hard to get. So I don't see them like getting this filled and this filled before the end of the game. So they're not going to get a diagonal here, right? This one's more likely, but it's still pretty hard for them to get. You know, I already got one diagonal here. And I got the start of like my second one, but I can't do it obviously with this here, right? So I just think I got way more points than they do just because of these right here. This one, maybe this one, you know. I think you get rewarded in this game for working top down, right? You should be trying to fill these rows up if possible. So I can get 2 blacks here. This is the last turn, so, or last round, I should say. So on my turn, I need to get as many of these dark blues. There's only one left. Oh, shoot. I need this one for this here. This is a lost cause, so oh, they gave me a bunch of red. Forgot about that. This also like prevents them. Well, they can fill it in with this, I guess. Their bonus tiles. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Like, I should be taking this dark blue one. There it goes. Wait, what did I do that for? That is not right, Brian. That's a mistake. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have put it here. Like, I doubt I'm going to be able to fill this in. I fill this in, though, and I get 3 points. Plus, you know, 5 and 4, 9 points, right? I take 3. Yeah, I messed up really bad there. But you'll see. Oh, I see why. I am going to fill it in. Still not the best choice, but I think I was doing it. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh, because I wanted to fill this in for this column. That's why I did that. See me here in a second. There we go. That's it. Scored 60. See over here, I get 10 points for this scoring tablet. They scored 0. Saying I got 0. Oh, yeah, I got 0 for the 7 because this wasn't filled in. Never mind. So, yeah, I should have played that dark blue here. 0 there. Instant Board Gamer gets 7 for this column here. Oh, I really messed this one up. I didn't score anything on these rows. 0-0. So there's one game, right? Of this. Let me do one more here. So let's go back here. Now I've played maybe like 7 or 8 games of this already. So let's see here. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've played 8 games so far. I've won 5 of them, so I'm above 50% already. So let's try to show you this one here, I guess. Okay. All right. So I definitely need to focus on these rows this time, right? Let's not lose points on this area here. Once again, I am choosing mine first. My tile first. So that means I'm actually second player. I've been second player every single game I played, it seems like, so. I like putting the wild card here. Like I said, I'm going to save these for up here, basically. And maybe over here. Okay. Now I picked this because I seen like there's 2 black here and 2 black here. So I'm thinking maybe I could fill this row in. And I maybe can do like either the dark blue or the yellow for this right here. So let's see if we can do this. Okay. My opponent draws off the top for some reason. Don't know why. Like, it's so early in the game, there's no reason to panic, right? Like, just take one and save yourself a point here. So let's just start doing this. Okay, so doing yellow. I take this one. You notice I took it here. I didn't spend a victory point. You know, it's easy to fill this in. Get 2 black here. My opponent could probably take those 3 dark blues. Oh, okay. It's my turn, actually. It's saying I have to pick one of these dome plates. So I'll just take the face-up one, I think. No, I don't. Never mind. Oh, it says take dome plate or tiles. That's why. Gonna put that in the first column. So I need the red for my first column. I take the light blue. Oh, yeah. I take a face down one because I want to put something here based on the tiles that are available. I really don't like this one, right? So maybe I could put it here, but there's no red on it, right? That's what seems to be here, red and dark blue if I dig through all the reds, right? So, and it get me a nice red here. So I took the red, I put the 2 blue down here. It's not a great move, but it is what it is. Okay. Take black and yellow, bonus tile. Just throw that in my floor. They throw there on the floor. And they give me this blue. Okay, round one. So I scored 6. My opponent scored 7, 8. But then lost 3 due to the first player marker and the one they dropped, right? So they put this down here in the corner. Getting this filled in is not easy. I mean, it's possible, but it's not easy at all. So I'm taking the blue to put it here. Taking 2 blue there. Taking the 2 black for here. They'll fill in their dark blue. I'm not too concerned about grabbing this, so I'm going to put that here, this here. I should have been grabbing one of these reds though. It's just perplexing here. Like, I'm definitely going to grab this, right? I don't know why you would do that. Like, you're going to have to dig for this one now, right? This one doesn't play, this replay doesn't play back smoothly. It keeps putting a bar up here, so I can't see what I'm doing. So take a yellow here. Now I still need to draw 2 tiles. So, like, looking at this, it might be worth, like, drawing this one. Maybe this one? I don't know. Let's see what I did. Pretty sure whatever I did made sense at the time. I'm gonna put this here. See, I grab 3 red. So I now have this for this diagonal if I want to go that way. Got a good start here. I see this red blue here, but they're not really getting red. I forget what I did. Did I grab the opposite? Yeah, I grabbed that one. Because I need red for this down here. Put this here, so I have more options for this row here. So I don't think I get a diagonal on this one, but I definitely get some columns here. Okay, so Cork gets first choice here. They decide to take a dome plate. I probably wouldn't have done that. They could have possibly, like, took the 2 red to stop me and put them here, right? But now I'm going to take them. Takes the one black they need, right? Oh, I took my last dome plate. So. It was this one here. Fill in my red. Get my yellow for this row here. 2 red would be really good for me, right? So my opponent isn't going to stop me from that. No, I draw the tile also. So you notice I filled this up top, not down below. It's because it's so much easier to fill this in, like I said before, right? They keep leaving my red up there for me, so I'll take it. Now I want like yellow would be really good for me. So I'll take yellow, right? Put it here, yep. I'll take this probably, right? Yep. Now I have a yellow to fill this one in. Now, I have to be very careful here, right? I'm probably gonna get stuck with a tile, either like the blue or the black. So I want to see if they'll take something. Okay, so I can now take the dark blue, put it here. No, I put it on the floor. Okay. So both my top and my second row are shaping up a little bit. Two dark blue here. So I want to do like 2 dark blue, black and red is what I'm really looking to do, but doing the wild card, I think, right? I just put these down here because I thought they were going to like do this here and get their diagonal. But my opponent shocks me and doesn't even go for this. So they get dark blue here, right? I think they put it here instead of here, which is not what should have happened, right? So I filled these in. So now I need red. There's like there's 3 red total out here. What did I do that for? Oh, I did that to stop this here. I'm gonna make them take this if they want to fill it in, right? Fill this red one in, so I need to fill in black on the last turn. Okay. Cork took their last dome tile. Dome plate, sorry, dome plate. I take a dome plate, kind of make it so that I can have blue in this column, and then whatever I need down here, maybe yellow. I still want red here, so I take that. Should be taking this red, but I didn't. So got blue, red, and yellow. I think I did that just to be safe. But then they give me the red here, which I definitely can take. Why did I do that? Start that row. Okay. Okay, so this is filled in, this is filled in. Just need to fill these two in. These take priority over like these two rows, so getting the red would also be nice. So that's what I'm looking at. I get to choose first. Take 2 red. Okay. 2 blue get taken. I'm not exactly excited about that. I think I take this red to bury that. Take the black. I think I did that because it was going to be hard for me to just get a single one, so I said I might as well take it now. Okay, there we go. Okay, they leave this here for me again, which is very nice of them. Now all these reds are out here. So, if they don't get taken, I will take all 3 and put them here. Yep. That leaves me a red here if I need it, or I can fill it in with this. So I'm in very good shape here. But they give me the last red. Yay. So now it's just taking tiles. Unfortunately for me, there's not very much good out here for me. No matter what I do, I'm going to get stuck with something here. So they take that. I could take this, right? Then we each get a black, which we can't place. He could have placed that here. I don't know why he didn't. Okay, so I have a -4 here, but I have so much in bonus that it doesn't really matter. So you'll see here. Just go through it real quick. Okay, so get 0 for 3, right? Court gets 0 for 3. I get 7 for this here. Court gets 0. I get 6 for these top 2 rows, right? Court gets 0. But yeah, that's Azul Duel. I think it's a very interesting game. I think that I got a good strategy in place because I definitely like putting these tiles up top to fill in these rows, then either get a column or a diagonal based on what I get from there on out. So I think that's a good strategy there. Um, Fill these in last, like only put one down here. Make sure you're filling in these two thing of dome plates, I think they're called, right? I think that's another good strategy here. And then you have your normal Azul, right? Counting to see who's going to get stuck with what at the end, because you can't get stuck with a lot of tiles all at once. So just be aware of that. The good thing is the most you'll ever lose with just tiles by themselves is 4 points. Most 6 if you have the first player marker, right? So, but there's another new game in my books. I might try to play this in arena a little bit, see how far I can get since it just came out. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you played this game before. I mean, it looks like it's pretty new. And until next time, keep on gaming.